Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead of say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. Of vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
How's it going, Nigel? Oh, shit. We got a lot of games. I didn't even bother pulling them all up. We just gonna flip back and forth between this page. A lot of games got announced. We gonna be doing this for at least 2 hours. Oh, I'm so ready for this 4-day weekend. You have no idea. I got so many notifications from YouTube over Saturday and Sunday, and I was like, nope, I ain't doing it. How you doing this morning, Nigel? Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah, sometimes the short stream does that. I think it's because they're trying to like promote it more. So, who knows? I'm hoping that it actually does a thing. That looks cool. Star Rupture. Co-op. Really? We might have to play this. Interesting. It's only on Steam, though. December 3rd. The playtest is coming December 3rd. That's it? Just the playtest? Man, they need to pump out some more co-op games. Okay, this gameplay looks good.
This is the DCD. It enables communication with dinosaurs.
You can talk to dinosaurs. What the fuck? Oh, damn. This looks sick. Yo, he's riding the dinosaur. What the fuck? I don't know. There we go. I think there might be some new stuff for Torque. Let's see. Oh, did you drop? You must be talking about something in Discord. Hold on. Let's see. Discord. Hold on. Let me see. Oh shit. How's it going, Trenton Hicks P1X? How's it going, man? Sorry about that. What game is that? Oh my god, Mini Trump? Bro. What the fuck? My notifications haven't been going off again. Mini Trump, dude. What the I'm gonna have to watch that shit now. Let me see. I don't see any Toric stuff. What is this? I love it whenever there are games that take a real slow burn to releasing. That's how you know that shit's gonna be good. I don't even know what the hell that is, bro. Oh, damn. Bro, I should play this game. Rust Mobile? What the fuck? Why the hell would you play this on mobile? You know, it's kind of impressive to think that that's all PvP combat. That's all PvP.
Rust Mobile First Close Beta. Survive it. Win it.
Every empire has been built on ashes. That is why you must never lose faith.
Damn. Is this a first-person Souls-like?
This isn't war. This is damnation.
Damn! Oh, bro, we're gonna have to play this.
Izuku Midoriya, I now realize that tragedy engenders true strength. Don't you agree? Sorry I'm late. But we're here now.
Need some saving, pal? Yeah! We heard you were fighting hard to stop this, Luther. So we got our butts in gear to help.
We saw our friend fighting, we had to come!
Standing back was never an option!
As long as we're here, we'll keep on fighting!
We've already come this far, so why not see it through to the end?
Imagine if we just sat on the sidelines watching.
If you like Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Z, you'll like this. I actually do recommend this to you. I will, it's a little slow at first, but all the characters you come to like absolutely love, bro. This show is so good. It's called My Hero Academy. It's so good.
We didn't take action, then how could we call ourselves heroes? Fear not, because we are here!
You got this! Ha! Yeah! Ha! We have need of your strength just as you need ours!
Isn't it a friend's job to reach out and help them?
Show some guts!
Get it done! We will support how we can!
I'm gonna let you have it!
So let us take some hits for a bit. Izuku Midoriya. It's your weakness. It spurs these vermin to keep standing back up so doggedly.
Do your best!
You got this!
Fight!
I had my doubts whenever I first started watching it, but the more of it that I watched, the more of it I wanted to see. I did not think I was going to like this show. I fucking love this show. I haven't finished it yet, but I'm so ready to finish it. It's long though, but it's so good. Crunchyroll. Actually, I don't think their subscription is that expensive either. I don't think it is. It's on Crunchyroll. Let me see. How much is Crunchyroll per month? So you can go with like the $7.99 plan per month, and you get like no ads. I believe. Yeah, ad-free streaming on one device. So yeah, you can go with the 1 month for like $8 a month. Ad-free streaming on one device, access to the full anime library, Mega Fan, which is $11.99. Ad-free streaming on up to 4 devices. Offline viewing, access to Crunchyroll Game Vault, which has games, by the way, and an Ultimate Fan, which is $15.99 a month. Ad-free streaming on up to 6 devices, all benefits of the Mega Fan plan, exclusive swag bag, and more. I don't know what the fuck more is. No, not that I'm aware of. Let me see. Where can I watch the English dub version of My Hero Academy? Oh, I guess it is on Hulu. It says here it's on Hulu and Netflix. Enough of that. My Hero Academy. It's the premise behind it is pretty cool. So like heroes have to go to college in order to be superheroes, and they get paid for being superheroes. Oh, what is this? Free ride update? What the fuck? Just a car? Oh, cool. Strongly recommend that. Whoa! Wait a minute. Bro, this looks good. What the fuck? This looks really good. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh, man, we gotta hear that again. Oh! There it is. Oh, there's lean too? Oh, let's go. Wait a minute. Oh, I bet it's gonna be a PvP. Oh, let's go! Oh, what is this? Wait a minute, I gotta know. Is it gonna be single player or is it gonna be, is Brass Rain gonna be PvP or single player? It's not a single player mode. That's unfortunate. That's really good, though. Man, I can't wait till they start passing all these laws that are going to make it to where if you make a live service game, they're going to be forced to make sure that it has a single player experience. If ever it happens. Oh, dude, did you see this? Check this out. This looks good. So we played Silent Hill 2, right? There's a movie coming out. No wokeism, no nonsense, no bullshit. Good stuff.
James, so much time has passed, but I'm asking to please come back to our special place. Something's happened.
Blind Spot. That sounds familiar. I think I might have seen that.
Love, Mary.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Everyone got sick in Silent Hill.
Something's happened here. Something really, really bad.
What you're doing, it won't be enough to save her.
You did it, didn't you, Jimmy? You woke him up.
No one said it would be easy.
Yeah, this is a real trailer. This is real. Yeah, that's a real trailer, bro. I saw that on Friday and I was like, holy shit, this is amazing! It's on IGN too. It's right here. Where's it at? It's real. It's right here. No taking an original IP and twisting it into some bullshit. Bro, how do these... Nope. No thanks. Hey, COD, maybe you guys should restructure, because, like, whenever you use trailers that have copyright music in them, it makes it harder for content creators to react to it to spread the word. Just so you're aware. I don't know, you guys seem like you've been doing this for legitimately over 30 years now. You think you fucktards would learn something, but, you know, what do I know, right? We watched this, didn't we? We did. I think we did watch this. Oh, apparently Hitman added Eminem. Is that it? Dude, there's no way. Oh, yeah, look, there he is right there. Is that really all the games? I actually played Power World. Power World's really fun. It's hard in some aspects of it, but like, and it's so fucking grindy. That was my big problem with it, is how grindy it was. But it's good. He may look different, but man, does he know how to rap. Bro's got it down path. Ain't no way that's everything. Hold on. Wasn't there another one? Nah, that's Xbox. Oh, you know what? That was OTK. That's why. Okay. That's right, it was OTK. OTK is Asmon's Gold. So like it's another show where it's a new show actually that I think it primarily airs on Twitch. And they give out an award and they show new upcoming releases and stuff. Oh, that's right, it was OTK. That's Asmon's thing. Oh, shit. All right, let's get it. Oh, check out Bigfoot Log Time. Bigfoot Log Time is awesome. Best channel ever. Boop.
Feels like we're finally doing something fun again.
Yeah, just you, me, and the white wilderness. I'm sure we're gonna have real fun out there.
Day one of the hike, and this place already feels unreal.
Bro, Squatch got a tail. What? It's like high up on his back, too. What is that?
In Alaska, beauty and danger walk side by side.
Bro, look at this.
Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? Is that a tail? I hope that's a tail.
Stay alert. In Alaska, beauty and danger walk side by side.
Bro, look at this place. Feels like we're about to find treasure or freeze trying.
If we get lost, just blame your sense of direction. Yeti, where have you gone? I'll find you.
Tomorrow's 11/25/25. That's kind of trippy.
You wouldn't wander far.
Bigfoot, where are you? Answer me.
Oh no, they got separated.
Ahead keeps reflecting light strangely across the ice.
Man, when is Bigfoot gonna stop bailing out Yeti? I know when. Never, because they're bros.
Tracks continue downward. Whatever made them wasn't walking in a straight line. That shine isn't sunlight. Something's bouncing off the walls down there.
Ground feels hollow, and whatever's beneath moves when I step.
Just a quick check, then I'm leaving. No sense freezing for curiosity.
This gap wasn't here earlier. Something must have opened it recently.
Temperature dropped fast, like the cave sealing itself from outside air.
Feels like a tunnel, but the echo doesn't match my footsteps.
Oh.
Want a custom shout-out, birthday wish, or roast from me? Head to Cameo, link in the description, Jay. I'll make it legendary. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and hit the bell for more.
That's right, and if you don't, then he'll come and do it for you.
Wasn't the opening right behind me a second ago?
The exit's fading over. This place changes with temperature.
Huh. This bend wasn't straight when I looked in from outside.
Natural or not, that glow is moving with the airflow.
That echo came from behind me, but I'm facing a solid wall.
Impossible. The reflection came from inches away.
Someone or something fell through here recently. That surface is fresh.
Those steps aren't mine. Whoever's here is circling ahead. Just in case this place loops, need something to identify paths. These marks better stay put, or this cave's alive in strange ways.
No way. My mark's behind me again. I didn't turn around.
Oh, that's spooky.
My mark's in front. Either I looped, or this place shifts sideways.
Yeti? No, he shouldn't be anywhere near this section.
That wasn't his tone. Something copied him too perfectly.
This light curve isn't natural. Ice isn't supposed to reflect like that.
Walls moved. I swear they shifted outward in seconds. The cave's moving, reshaping with pressure and cold.
That's why nothing matches.
Stop copying my voice. That's not fun.
Probably just a roast.
Something else is here.
What about you, Nigel? What you got for Thanksgiving?
No footsteps.
Bro, that's kind of one of my big fears is like if you ever end up inside of a tunnel that's like this, and it's like dark, and it shifts like that, that's just terrifying to me. I don't like that at all.
Slope's too steep. This wasn't carved naturally.
Someone got trapped here before. They didn't make it far.
Too close. I didn't imagine that.
Nice.
A shadow moved without light changing. Airflow changed. This chamber sits deeper than expected.
Cracks forming under weight. This level isn't stable anymore.
Those are my steps, but delayed. Like footprints recorded and replayed.
Something's signaling. That's deliberate, not falling ice.
That flicker came from movement, not flame or device. Someone's
The
shifting.
fuck is that really a fire? Yo, isn't that an idea? What if there was like flammable ice? Isn't that an idea right there?
Ice.
Floor just lifted. This cave breathes like a living system.
Yeti's voice again. Unless something's learning my reactions.
That's not him. That tone sounds trained, like it's practicing.
Light ahead. If that's real, I'm getting out now.
Same light, but I approached it from the opposite direction.
Something's chasing the sound of my steps, not me.
Tunnels narrowing fast. This place squeezes closed behind movement.
Outside airflow, finally. Don't shift now, please don't.
Oh, he made it out.
Fresh air. I thought this cave would swallow me whole.
You making it out?
My exit sealant, that's no coincidence. This whole system resets. Yeti, tell me that's actually you, and not another echo. Bigfoot, I'm here. That cave almost folded me into the walls.
Well, they made it.
Hello, guys. I am super excited. I have finally made it.
I guess
to
they made it out.
place. Let's get this adventure started.
Hairball, you look like a frozen Chewbacca.
Bro.
That was the one where they visited. I remember that one. That was a good episode. It was a good part. All right, W, big for vlog time. Okay. So, finally, fucking finally, we have some backlash on the Chicago mayor for the lady that was lit on fire. Finally. So much backlash. So much backlash.
All right, honing in on Blue City.
Lord have mercy. Hold on.
Crime as Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy identifies the Chicago train victim as 26-year-old Bethany McGee, who now suffers from severe burns after police say she was set on fire by a career criminal. Secretary Duffy slamming the city's soft on crime policies for allowing this tragedy to occur, writing, quote,
soft on crime, bro. 49? And apparently he had like 5 felonies too. 49 releases. Bro, slamming is an understatement as to what they should be. They should be restructuring the entirety of Chicago. That is like, man, that is disgusting.
This would never have happened if this thug had been behind bars, yet Chicago lets repeat it.
You're right. She has severe burns. If she has third-degree burns, she'll never, even second-degree burns, she'll never be the same again. Like, it was gasoline. The guy used gasoline, bro.
Offenders roam the streets. Chicago's carelessness.
Yeah, and the mayor wants to say that it's a one-off. How often does this happen and it's just never reported? That's the real question. How many times does this happen to homeless people and it's not reported because they're homeless?
Is putting the American people at risk. No one should ever have to fear for their life on the subway.
Thank you.
This announcement following more violence in the Windy City as one teenager was killed and another 8 were wounded during 2 separate shootings on Friday night. Chicago-based journalist William Kelly.
That's let me drive safe. They took over the loop. They're trying to take over the loop during the tree lighting ceremony.
Now, William, thanks for joining us.
It's like a bunch of minors doing it too.
Things are always bad in Chicago, but it seems to be really bad when it comes to violence right now. Is that true?
God bless you, Carly. Well, I can just say this. Thank God you're not in Chicago right now, because I wouldn't be able to guarantee that you would not be set on fire due to Mayor Brandon Johnson's policies.
But Donald Trump is the problem, right, Mayor? Donald Trump is the problem. Donald's the problem, not Mayor of Chicago. I don't even know what the fuck this guy's name is. Hold on.
His policies that are rooted in a hatred for law enforcement. When he was a candidate, he said he wanted to defund
Brandon Johnson.
I was
it's
the
not
only
Brandon
that actually called him out on it before the election.
It's not Brandon Johnson's fault that citizens are being set on fire in his fucking city, right? It's Trump's fault. You can't even control your own city by putting laws in place to keep criminals where they belong. What the hell makes you think that you know what it's like to run the entire country. You failing at running your own damn city.
It's a very sad situation in Carly. As somebody who was born and raised in the city of Chicago, as somebody who loves Chicago with all of his heart, it breaks my heart to see what these policies are doing to the real people of Chicago, the law-abiding citizens.
Why are we catering to these people that keep breaking the law? Bro, if you break the law, you need to go to jail and you need to stay in jail. When did we start doing this? Why did we start doing this?
Chicago, Carly.
Yeah, like this young girl who's now suffering severe burns after just riding the train. And this horrific attack by the way, the suspect had been arrested.
Let me tell you what I said should happen to these people. So if you're a judge and you let somebody go and they go and light somebody on fire, you need to carry that sentence times 3. It needs to be if the guy that did it gets charged with attempted murder and acts of terrorism, you as the judge need to get charged that times 3 for that one incident. And you need to be convicted on that. If that whatever the guy gets, you get.
72 prior times.
I guarantee you these judges will stop doing this in a heartbeat.
Over the weekend, President Trump posted on Truth Social that
I bring that up because I had somebody in my comments that it's like, well, it's the DA and it's the police and da-da-da, and it's like, it's everything. Okay? But as the mayor, this is your responsibility to fix this.
Bring in Trump. What do you think about that? I mean, obviously Chicago is a liberal city, so that would be
I want Trump to bring in the United States Marines. Fuck Chicago's mayor. They need to get that place under control. It's actually a shooting gallery in there right now. There are people that are running around on the street as a riot, and they are shooting people. That's why you got 1 dead and like 7 others in critical condition.
But what are people saying about this?
Well,
they're minors too.
Black and brown people who talk to me every single day say that they are horrified by this. Brandon Johnson says to this day, right to this very moment, he says that law enforcement is a sickness, that incarcerating repeat violent offenders who, quote, look like him, as in his own words, who look like him, is a sickness. Man,
I don't give a fuck about what your color of your skin is. If you go out and kill somebody, or you light shit on fire, or you assault a bunch of people, your ass needs to sit in jail. Stop with this fucking bullshit. I don't give a fuck what color bro is. You could be fucking purple for all I care. It could be Grimace. I don't give a fuck. Bro assaulted 17 people. He needs to sit in jail. The fuck? Tired of this fucking emotional manipulation bullshit. People are dying. You got women being set on fire on your own fucking subway systems. The fuck are you talking about? No one gives a shit what color your skin is. No one has for years, unless you are racist. Other than that, the majority of people, including white, hire indiscriminately. Hate to break it to you, that's how it is. Now, I've seen it with police, where they are pieces of shit sometimes, who go out of their way to bother people of different color. And you know what needs to happen to those motherfuckers? They need to go to jail too. That's how you solve that. Weed out the bad apples, stop punishing the good apples, because there's a lot of good cops out there that are taking a lot of heat for assholes that want to get behind that gun and badge and treat everybody like shit. Fuck that. Take these bad apples out of society, out of the police force, put them in fucking jail and put them in a work camp. You want to sit here and hurt and take other people's lives? You can go work in a fucking camp for the rest of your life. Give them the maximum sentence, life. If even for attempted murder, a premeditated attempted murder, your ass needs to go to jail for the rest of your life. And you need to be put in a work program where you work for a big corporation. And if you don't work, then they fucking electrocute you. Because whenever you go out and you attempt to, like, no doubt in my mind, this man wanted to kill her. There's no reason this man should be allowed in public, period. He's a danger to not only himself, but everyone around him. You don't need somebody like this walking around on the fucking subway. For what reason? He's got 9 felonies. You might as well kill the son of a bitch. What is he going to do with 9 felonies? No job is going to hire him. Nobody will hire him with that many felonies. What is the point of keeping him out? He's doing more harm being out of jail than in.
Sickness in Chicago is Mayor Brandon Johnson's policies. Mayor Brandon Johnson is the sickness that is destroying Chicago, Carly.
Yeah, and you know what else is a sickness? Something that's going on with children right now, because kids appear to be out of control in Chicago when it comes to this.
Hey, you know who to blame is who's to blame for that? Them parents. The parents are to blame for that. My mom put the fear of God in me, whether it be abuse or slapping the shit out of me whenever I talk back to her. You know what happens whenever my mom used to look at me? I knew that I was about to get my ass tore up whenever I hit the fucking car. You put the fear of God in these kids and they'll do just about anything.
It should have been a beautiful tree lighting, and it ended in a death of a teenager and other teens shot.
Can't even light up the Christmas trees for Chicago without somebody being shot and killed and 7 others critically injured.
Last week we saw that viral video of the mother
But it's Trump's fault, right?
Her 2 young children getting beaten up by Chicago children as well. So what's going on when it comes to the kids?
Carly, once again, it's absolutely heartbreaking. And by the way, this was
heartbreaking.
South Side where I grew up.
That's like, I bet he would think that kid jumping off that bridge to try and get away from police was heartbreaking. I call it natural selection.
On State Street, that great street that Frank Sinatra used to talk about all the time, Old Blue Eyes, right? Right in front of the Chicago Theater, where I just went to go see, a show, a few nights before. This is, this is happening all over the city of Chicago now.
He is. I just saw it on the right-hand side. Oh, he was pissed whenever he was watching this too. He's like, "Fuck this goddamn hair."
That summer was.
I could tell he just washed it too. You can tell.
Teenager season in Chicago. Now it's Christmas season, Christmas time. I
have some advice for that, actually. That haircut doesn't suit his face. I don't know if he's thinning on top or something, but that doesn't look good on him. He needs to find something else. I'm not trying to be inconsiderate. I'm just trying to say that I bet he would look way better in some other haircuts. Like, honestly. That just doesn't suit him at all. He looks nice, but he could look better.
The Christmas tree lighting ceremony is now synonymous with violent black teenagers rampaging through the streets of Chicago, shooting people.
You could have left out the race part of that guy. You didn't need to say the black thing. See, that's where I wish he hadn't said that, because that people were gonna take that online and be like, "Oh, he's racist. Oh, he's racist. Oh, he's racist." And it's like, dude, you just hurt your cause when you say that kind of stuff. You should just say violent teenagers.
Shooting at each other, but of course they have notoriously bad aim, marksmanship. So of course any person on the sidewalk is fair game to be shot by these violent black teenagers, Carly.
It's a tragic situation, and President Trump is offering federal...
And that's the problem, is whenever you have people saying, well, the police are coming after me because of my color, and it's like, then you have, white people saying this kind of shit. Bro, you're not making it any better. Stop bringing race in every fucking thing. It's not a racial problem. Who gives a fuck what color their skin is if they're committing crime? That's the whole reason why we have the society we have right here. Instead of us trying to kill each other over our fucking skin color like we have been for the past 2,000 fucking years, it seems like, we should be looking at why the rich people are so fucking rich and why you can't go to the fucking store to get groceries. Oh my God.
That offer is still on the table. We'll see if anybody in Chicago takes it up. William Kelly, thank you so much for joining us.
God bless you, Carly. Thank you.
All right.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Did it really make me unsub from there? That's crazy. Okay. I thought I pulled that up. Hold on, let me see. Here we go. Here's the Chicago tree lighting. This is what happened. All right, let me use the bathroom. Okay. We bake. Sorry about date. Okay, let's get it. So apparently Chicago can't even light up its Christmas trees and its Christmas stuff without being shot at. At least the people can't.
Christmas spirit, the Thanksgiving spirit, I'll tell you what city is not, and that would be Chicago. What should have been a peaceful tree lighting ceremony turned deadly in Chicago. President Trump says that Chicagoans are actually chanting for him to come back, bring in Trump, after a 14-year-old boy was tragically killed and 8 other teenagers were
Holy
shot.
God, I did not realize. Jesus.
Plus, multiple police officers were attacked in a violent 300-person riot days after a career felon was accused of setting a woman on fire on a Chicago train.
But it's an isolated event, though, right? It's an isolated event. It has nothing to do with the buildup over time of releasing all these criminals. But, like, this is kids, though. It's weird that kids are acting this way. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you don't have harsh penalties for kids doing this.
It's just an isolated incident. You guys, this is crazy what's happening there.
Yeah, it really is. And I think it's kind of remarkable to think about a Republican president who is weighing in on this. Usually you have Republicans who do not care about things that happen in places like Chicago ever. And you have a president in
How's it going, legendary 3D gamer? Can I request if not? Yeah, you can. You can put in a request. Just drop it in Discord. I'll react to it probably after this or the next. Yeah, probably after this, honestly.
President Trump, who cares deeply about what is happening in a deeply Democrat city like Chicago, and as usual, brings his completely fresh perspective of what I think is a normal person's perspective, which is
remember what the playlist?
A tree lighting ceremony. 8 teenagers shot, 1 killed. This is totally unacceptable.
Apparently, one of the teenagers is being held in critical condition at the moment.
In the leading country of the free world, you cannot live in a country like this. This is completely unacceptable. And obviously, a lot of people are uncomfortable.
Bro, it's a state in the country. And we shouldn't allow states like this to have this much pushback on somebody that, on the president. Like, this is treason.
With the idea of sending in the National Guard to American cities.
Even Chicago's own citizens are pleading for intervention. This is terrible.
But if the alternative is this, well, that's why a lot of people say, okay, well, let's give it a shot.
Well, we've had Chicago moms on this show who have lost children to the violence in Chicago who've said, yeah, please do come. So, yeah, the mayor's saying, we don't want Trump, but what do the citizens want after this? And by the way, Griff, you have a tree lighting ceremony like this. This is how you kill community. Who's going to come out next year?
Well, and there's a little bit, Rachel, of denial, too, on the behalf of Mayor Brandon Johnson, who has opposed the Trump administration's offer of federal assistance at every turn. And just on Thursday, literally the day before this horrific Christmas violence happened,
bro, they're going to be stuck with this guy until February 3rd. February 23rd of 2027. That's how long they're going to be stuck with this man.
Diminishing these acts of violence, saying they're isolated. Listen here.
This is an isolated incident. I mean, I don't see this as some sort of trend. And again, you know.
Bro, your city's on fire. You've got people getting lit on fire in your subway station. You got kids going out and killing people. What the fuck is wrong with this human being, man? Oh, and you know what really sucks about this? I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. I'm fairly certain the mayor uses his skin color to, and I know that this may sound bad, but if you just listen to what I've got to say, it'll make sense. He's using his skin color as a way to advance what he's doing, like keeping people out of prison and stuff like that. The issue is not that he's doing that, but the fact that he's just a bad mayor. And because he's doing it and he's gone on record saying this because of his skin color, he is making more people radicalized against this whole racial issue that isn't even an issue. And that's the problem. At the end of the day, if you commit crime, you should go to jail. Period. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what world you're from. I don't care what your political view is, your ideology, how much money you have. If you fucking kill somebody, go to jail forever. You killed somebody. You don't need to be back in the general population. You had your chance and then you killed somebody. How is this even rocket science? Like, it just, and then like, the thing is like, when you've got a mayor that's doing this, and this is why it's so bad. You've got a mayor that's doing this because he claims it's his skin color, right? You're going to alienate more people because of that. You're going to make more people become racist because of that. He is using something as a weapon, and it's going to end up being the thing that kills him. And I'm not threatening anybody, I'm just stating a fact, is that if you keep using your skin color as a weapon, it's going to backfire. And it's kind of like if you have a girlfriend, and she keeps saying that you're an abusive piece of shit that hits her all the time and you've never touched her, and then one day you just kind of say, fuck it, and you beat the shit out of her. It's kind of like that. Simple terms, right?
That has to happen in this moment. You know, I trust that the federal level will do its part.
You know, yesterday we had, we covered a lot of
Night ring
with President Trump in the Oval Office, and the president giving him a lot of grace. Yeah. But you get incompetent people in who don't take crime seriously. I mean, look at this mayor. I mean, Brandon Johnson is a disaster.
And we'll see whether Mamdani is actually serious about caring about crime, because if you've spent your career talking about wanting to defund the police, that's not a very, that's obviously...
That's a terrible idea. Why the hell would you want to defund the police? Like, that's what rich people say because they don't want all their tax-paying money to go to that. That's where that comes from. When you live in a gated community with a bunch of houses that are 3 and 4 stories, I'm sure you would want to defund the police because it takes away from your ability to buy a new fucking shiny new trinket for your fucking house, right? We wouldn't want that. But the people that live in the city that have to deal with the robberies that's shutting down stores and the violent criminals that are effectively hitting the streets like crazy, they're the ones who are going to feel it. And that's why he's got so much backlash right now.
Not a serious person when it comes to addressing crime.
Like I said before, anything that you try to use as a weapon when it comes to anything that's political will inevitably backfire on you. Look at Trump and Epstein. Look at the Chicago mayor and this shit. Look at Hassan Piker. Perfect example.
But if he wants to partner with Trump on something like that to work on the problem of violence in the city, then that's great.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox.
I'm so sorry. Who the hell thought it was a good idea to put this guy on air? I'm sorry. His last name is awful.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe.
Then that's great.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart.
Brian, I don't want to do that. You're a nice guy, Brian. Let's see if I can... What the fuck? Weird. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, bro. That Saint Beret guy that was in the comments, that was on Discord, his channel, I think his channel got deleted. Oh, wait, no, the video was removed. Hmm. Oh, bro, they trying to cancel his ass. He's oh shit. He's facing the cancel culture now. I've got a video pulled up for that too. Oh shit, it's Shaker. Flop. There we go. What was it? It was number 10. We're on number 10 now. Oh, my nose is just, oh. Let me see. That history. Right here. Hey, got legendary 3D gamer. He linked it into Discord. Make sure that's everything. Come on, go down. Oh god, jump to present. There we go. I never had an ad. Wade with beard. It's Chad. I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what's going on. Ad stuff has been on forever. How you guys? It's kind of odd that you guys are just now getting ads. It's kind of crazy, to be honest. That's weird. That's weird that you guys are just now getting ads. I mean, ads have been on the stream. Chad's been complaining about ads. Poor Chad. He's the only one that was forced to watch the ads. It should be the like wait 5 seconds and then skip the ad, right? If you guys let me know when they pop up, like if you get into the chat and let me know when they pop up, I'll pause and wait for you guys to come back. There's no way for me to tell whenever they start playing. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Shaker. Oh, thanks for the Sunday for 100 jewels. I don't know what that is. Happy poop for 10 jewels. The Shaker Club. I gift you shit. What does it do? I don't know either. You're not the only person that's done that either, and I don't know what it does. It just says I can do it. Yeah, I don't know what it does.
Hello. Hello. Okay. What do you think?
Who are you?
I'm the dog.
Where is he?
Who exactly are you?
Well, that's the question.
I demand to know who you are! I don't know!
Oh no, memory loss?
What about you?
I've got an appointment. The doctor is in.
Oh! Oh, peoples.
I'm in here! That's what I thought. But now I wonder. What if they had a different reason for wanting the story kept quiet? What if they turned from God?
That's creepy. I hate that. He looks kind of like a vampire. He'd be a really good vampire.
Spread my wings and God!
Oh shit.
Party. Spread my wings and God, they know how to party.
Oh, look at what the cat dragged in. The oncoming storm.
You sound just like your mother. Downloaded right into their heads.
TV schedules, lottery numbers.
Everyone shares the same information.
Once you get rid of sickness and mortality, then what's there to strive for? Hey? The Cybermen won't advance. You just stop.
What the hell?
You'll get yourself killed out there! Your Majesty!
In orbit.
Majesty.
We can't be.
You can see if it...
But we can't be.
This lump of rock is suspended in perpetual geostationary orbit.
I'm breathing. Actually, give yourself to me.
Sweet, maybe. Passionate, I suppose, but don't ever mistake that for nice.
It is. It's graphite.
You know, I always wondered that too. Like, you gotta be like, it's not bad. Like, Doctor Who isn't bad. It is a good show, but it's a little crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Material.
Like, who comes up with a time traveling, or not even like, isn't it like a reality breaking like phone booth? Like, that's pretty cool.
No, don't tell me you're gonna sit back and do nothing.
Like, and then it turns into that. Like, that's crazy.
Now come on! I'm in my waking breath! Yes, you look lovely! Come on!
It's bigger on the inside.
Is it? I noticed. Fine, let's get going.
Of course we can. Why do you ask?
It's like in the films, you step on a butterfly, you change the future of the human race.
I'll tell you what then, don't step on any butterflies. What have butterflies ever done to you?
He protected me. And he has waited for you these long years.
Is he an alien? I thought he was a human. Is he actually an alien?
Report.
I guess that makes sense because the lady, the skin lady. Huh. I didn't even think of that.
Sec is entering the... Alright, so it's my turn! Then kill me! Kill me if it'll stop you attacking these people!
I will be the destroyer.
3 or 4. Doesn't work like that. Some people live more in 20 years than others do in 80.
Fanny? What? Why?
That's
so random.
Can't fight it. Give it back! Burn with me. Burn with me.
That's actually kind of cool.
Mother, this watch is me.
Right, okay. Gotcha. No!
Smacks it with a hammer.
Why this doctor, who had fought with gods and demons, why he'd run away from us and hidden. He was being kind.
Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink.
It's Ed Rose Tyler.
Oh no, sorry. She's alive. You're kidding. Parallel world. Safe and sound.
And Mickey and a mother. Oh, yes!
Medical student.
Oh.
And what about me? Can you fix that? Will I ever be able to die?
Nothing I can do. You're an impossible thing, Jack.
Been called that before.
And who the hell are you anyway?
I'm the Doctor. I'm a Time Lord. I'm from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation of Castor.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I flip digital stitch specifically for.
Is that a water gun?
What have you done? Oh, they've been preparing you for a very long time. And now you're standing next to the U-brain. Stop, can you hear it? Albeit, very big front room.
Why, what is it?
Yeah, just looks like a thing, doesn't it? People don't question things, they just think, ooh, it's a thing.
Leave it alone.
Me, I make these connections.
I think it means butt, doesn't it?
That was impossible.
Impossible. Just a bit unlikely.
Brilliant! Tell Shaker what do you want?
Testicles. That's actually a Greek name. Testicles is a Greek name, I believe.
No! How is Harvey Wallbanger one word? What do you need?
I think that's where like testicle comes from.
Salt! I was miming salty salt! I need something salty! Me. Who are you to me?
Again, spoilers. Chicken and a bit of salad. Knock yourself out.
Did not.
Oh, that's creepy.
Oh, hello.
We did not.
Take it easy, you get the hang of it. Did not what?
It killed the driver.
It killed the driver.
And the mechanic.
And the mechanic.
And now it wants us.
And now it wants us.
It's weird. Oh, it's a bug.
Isn't that all right?
It's just a bug.
Where the hell have you been?
Doctor, it's the Daleks.
Oh, he's a bit nice. I thought he'd be older.
It's the Daleks! They're taking people to their space! 1,000 million light years away. They will never forget her.
Damn, he was the Doctor for a minute, wasn't he?
You are the Doctor.
Hello.
You will be deleted.
Let me die happy.
Hello, Pizza Geronimo.
And again, 7-6, not 6-7. You die today. She flies out there.
Stop this wedding now!
Damn!
What the hell is that? Things you're gonna do.
Future. How about we could go for a ride? Or back to the dinosaurs, yeah?
Hello.
You will join. You will join.
No, no, thank you.
I don't want to go.
No, thank you. Oh, oh. There's two doctors.
What? Regeneration.
Oh, that was it. All right. Well, the next one we'll do will be Look, where's the playlist? That's so weird. Why doesn't it show the playlist? I've noticed that it only does that with your channel. Because this is in a playlist, but it doesn't show the playlist.
Go for a
I
ride.
don't know. That's so weird.
Or back to
We'll do, oh man, I'd have to go and, nah, we gotta move on though. I gotta cover a bunch of stuff because I gotta start setting up videos for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But, if you jump back in, If you jump back in any we're not going to be here Thursday and Friday, by the way. Saturday or Sunday. We'll be back on Monday. But if you come back in anytime this week, then we'll watch another video. We got to move on from this. We got a lot of stuff to cover. Let's see. Logic is in black. Let's see, because we have the Hassan video. Come on. There we go, right here. Big surprise, Hassan is getting canceled. There we go. That should fix that issue. He's getting canceled because he's going to a racetrack, guys.
Hassan Pikers seethe over horse races. What?
Context. So yesterday, Hassan posted this photo, which has now gone viral, with the dude LARPing as if he was the character of a GTA loading screen.
Whenever you get on next,
$30,000
we'll be able
Chinese
to watch another one.
And now his own fan base is up in arms. Not because the Eat the Rich socialist streamer is flexing his ultra-capitalist lifestyle, but because he was going to the horse races. His own mods are already in full
It's kind of crazy that this guy is saying spread their red capitalist blood, and he's going to bet on horse races and then shows money. Remember what I was saying earlier with the Chicago mayor about when you try to utilize something as a weapon and it backfires?
It's control.
He even read my chat where I asked him not to go and told him it's cruel. That's freaking lame. And it's not like they don't have horse racing in California. He could have done that stupid shit back home if he loves it so much.
Please don't go to the horse race. Animal racing is incredibly cruel. Animal racing is bad. I don't know if you know this, but I am a horseback rider. I did professional show jumping. I had a horse.
I guess so he went to the horse racing place. I've been a fan of Hassan for a few years now. Horse racing is animal abuse. So they're that mad at Hassan for doing this, but Hassan will say...
Horse racing isn't... The act of horse racing is not animal abuse. If a horseback rider who owns a horse, or the company that owns the horses, treats them like shit, then that's animal abuse. The act of horseback riding or racing a horse is not animal abuse.
Opt, don't shop when it comes to dogs, but that doesn't apply to horse.
Adopt, don't shop while he literally got the most expensive dog in the world is wild.
Why they are the most expensive dog breed in the world. Really do look.
Oh my god. What is wrong with these people, man?
The socialist is literally flexing 30 G's on them, and all they care is about the horses.
I love how he's a socialist, yet he's a capitalist.
Crazy. Some mental fucking illness.
There it is. Blop. So apparently she's making headlines again. I don't really like this one, though. I don't like the premise behind this one, because I don't think it's very valid, but anything to shit on her, I'm good with.
Confronted by a mother for cursing in front of her 13-year-old daughter while being...
Now, I'll say, I guarantee you, if that child is going to public school, that she will definitely be hearing things that are way worse in public school. Professional horse shocker, Jesus Christ, Nigel. Now, if that kid is going to school, there is nothing that she hasn't heard before, and you're in a public space. So, like, I feel like you can use that both ways. Well, you're in a public space, you shouldn't be cursing. Well, if you're in a public space, you really don't have privacy. So it's like...
being recorded.
And the language that you're using in front of a 13-year-old, I don't appreciate either.
This is a public space. I'm gonna let you know that right now, man. This is a public space, you know, so...
Well, and we wait our turn like grown-ups.
1, 2. Sir, do not be recording.
I'm saying that
it's just me. It's just me. Listen, we got no one else on there.
It's just me. We got no. See, this
Jesus
is what I'm telling
Christ.
you. Eventually, Twitch will ban this person. Every single day that they don't is another person. That's
Yeah, she like flipped over a table and was threatening to beat his ass because they were like handcuffed together, right? And he was doing stupid stuff. So like, I don't know. Either way, like the threat of violence is just not okay.
That's going to get harassed, annoyed.
I still don't understand how this person has been permabanned.
Bothered by their behavior. This is a person who, I don't even need to go through it again. I'm going to be honest. I've gone through it 50 times. This is the Nina Wynn girl. Sexually assaulted the same guy 3 times on stream. Sexually assaulted a second guy on stream.
Popular streamer disguised toast.
Definitely should have said something in a moment and regret not doing so. She gets suspended for this for 1 week. This girl did bad things that would probably land a man in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Bitch. Shit.
Good job, Twitch. Good job, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
She will do this every single time because it's in her nature.
Look, I can't like hate on her for doing this. I can't, because like if someone told me that and I was like having a conversation with not them, I would be pretty upset as well. That's definitely a Karen. So like, I kind of feel like the heads have been butted here.
If a raccoon took over the body of a human, is the way that people like.
Well, she's kind of like lolcalling it out. She's just kind of going with it at this point.
It's like Johnny Somali. Yeah, I know. These people are the same, and it will continue.
No, she is absolutely like Johnny Somali.
Themselves until it gets too bad.
Bro, even Florida Gold dropped a video on her. Stop gooning Gooner Dancy and do something, you goddamn animal.
Gooner Dancy. Logic is anti-black. So if you use your brain and you know what's good and what's not, then
black? What is
it's
this
anti-black.
like some crypto racism thing? Logic is anti-black.
The entire concept of logic is anti-black. But
sure. I'm sure it is, especially whenever you're trying to make a
for some context, Western philosophy built its idea of reason by defining who wasn't rational. To be logical meant being European.
You see, she's wrong. She's wrong. It's not anti-black, it's sexist. There's a difference. That's why women weren't allowed to vote for hundreds of years, is because they weren't seen as logical thinkers. They were always seen as too emotional to do stuff like that. That's why.
Oh, God.
And civilized. It's everything blackness was imagined not to be. But
Blackness wasn't imagined to be civilized? Why would you even say that about yourself?
That's why Afro-pessimists and decolonial...
Afro-pessimists. That's a new one. I've never heard that before.
Sylvia Rivera's book goes on to expose the myth of linear...
I kind of feel that.
...trapping the global south in someone else's timeline.
The global south.
Finally, on the post-colony, which reveals colonial reason as a logic that made blackness the outer limit of the human. So when I say logic is anti-black...
You do realize that having a black skin color is just a skin pigment, right? It's because you were in the sun more to the point where the pigment darkened, so that way you guys didn't... I mean, you could still get sunburned to an extent, but it's just a mutation. That's all it is. You're still like everybody else. Again, logic is not anti-black, it's sexist. Like,
I mean, the very rules of logic were written from an imperialistic point of view. So to think freely, we need to rebuild reason itself from the ground up.
Okay, so brainwashing. This is the reason why people want to like reinvent certain types of thinking like this. It's because the thinking leads to conclusions that put them at a disadvantage. They have spent such a long time sending retards to college and then giving them fake degrees that have no value. And now they have this like fucking monumental student aid debt and there's nothing that they can do about it. So that's it.
Well, they can make Netflix shows, so there's that.
I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black.
So apparently, think this is a trans not the guy, but the girl.
Birds. So wait a minute. Hold on.
And he didn't know?
Oh, so this guy went out on a date with somebody and he didn't even know that they were trans?
So I'm going to make my statement very clear on this, and if you don't like it, then that's just too goddamn bad. You can go watch somebody else. If you are trans, if you have an STD, before you even go on a first date, if you have kids, before you go on a first date, you need to state that shit. Period. 100%. If you can't even be trusted to say whenever you're starting to talk with somebody, those important things, I would never, ever trust you to handle anything else. Period. Because, like, and the reason for this is, let's say you go out on a date and you end up sleeping with somebody and then you find out later they're trans. I will never consent to having any kind of intimacy with a man. I don't care what's in between their legs. If they were born, like, and the reason for that is because, like, if you were a biological male at birth, you'll never be able to bear kids. It doesn't matter how much surgery you have, it's never going to happen. It's not. And to me, for me and myself, I would never consent to having sexual relations with a man because I don't want to. I'm not attracted to men. Even if they're pretty, I don't care. I would never openly state that I consent to having sex with a man. And based on that stature, if someone were to trick me and I ended up sleeping with them, I would call that rape. Because that's what it is. It's sexual assault. If a man could have sex with a woman, and if he removes the condom, and that classifies as SA, this should be no different. This should be no different. And just like if you don't tell somebody you have an STD and you give it to them, they can press charges against you. It's no different.
No, but I gotta tell you something.
What?
I'm trans.
You're lying.
I'm not.
Fuck! What do you mean by that?
Please don't hit me, bro. Please, like, I'm sorry, bro. I should have waited. Like, nah, I shouldn't have said it on camera.
Yo, my mom gonna kill me. Oh.
I'm sorry. No, please don't.
I mean, what are we doing here? It is insane to go on a date with a person.
I love how she immediately was trying to play this victim card. Please don't hit me, bitch. Ain't nobody gonna hit you.
I mean, what are we doing here? It is insane to go on a date with a person, not tell them that you are trans, or, for example,
and then
like
sit there and try to kiss on them and shit.
To her in the middle of the ocean, sick and disgusting thing to do. When you know damn well what men like to do whenever they find out that we're trans. Well, then you should tell people that you're trans before you go on a date with them.
It's even more fucked because, like, just imagine if they had done things together. Like, that's the kind of shit that would fuck somebody up mentally. Oh, sick and disgusting, and damn well what men like to do to trans women. No, dude, like, no, man.
Lie to people about your gender just so you can go on dates with them. You're manipulating them, and you're taking advantage of them. Yeah, transphobic piece of shit. Reaction is sure played up here. Notice how he could have absolute baddie. How he could have had an absolute baddie. Well, how could the person be an absolute baddie if he's not attracted to men? What the?
Thank you. Exactly. I don't care what you look like. If I find out that you're a biological man at birth, I don't want anything to do with you as far as intimacy. It's gross. I don't like the idea behind it. Now, if you want to do that, that's on you. But it's not my cup of tea, and I don't want anything to do with it.
What is wrong with you?
I don't care what you do in your own house. Fuck. I don't care what you do in your own apartment.
You need to be institutionalized.
Exactly.
And also, this is what I find to be so sick about this. This person here is creating a culture where it is acceptable to lie about your biological sexuality, deceive people, and then...
Just imagine if things worked out with them, right? And then they get married, and they start trying to have kids, and then she sits there and says, well, I'm trans. Then what? Then what? Then you fucking divorce her, that's what.
And get upset whenever they're mad. I'm telling you, this is a recipe for disaster. Your virtue signaling on the internet will cost people their lives. And everybody liking this tweet, everybody supporting this freak, it's more important for them to virtue signal on social media.
And to be completely... Let me explain to you why he called this person a freak. It had nothing to do with her being trans. It had everything to do with her attitude for being trans of, I'm going to wait until we go on the first date and start kissing and rubbing up all over a guy and then telling them that they're trans, even though that's something that should be stated up front, even before you go on the first date or do anything.
To respect other people's consent. I hate this. I hate this. Makes me so mad. I feel bad for straight trans woman. She's literally so pretty. Why can't I reply?
It means they blocked Asmon.
You stupid fucking bitch. You stupid, disgusting fucking bitch. Oh my god.
Yep. I love that Florida cops don't care.
Become useless adults. Their unemployed behavior becomes a plague on us all. As outside Florida's alligator Alcatraz, they thought song would stop federal law.
I love it. I love that they're just straight up arresting these people for blocking. I love it. Florida is not screwing around.
No one deserves to not come home from a damn work.
Why are you being arrested?
I'm being arrested for peacefully protesting the horrible treatment of human beings by ICE agents.
I'm happy to let you boys know that Trump was able to cut a deal with the, I don't even know who, but the mass deportation is following through. People are going back to their own countries. Took long enough. See, these places like Alligator Alcatraz are just meant to hold these people until they get them deported. That's all these places are. They're not meant to contain these people. They're meant to keep them there. Well, I guess in a sense, it is a form of containment. It contained them and then send them out.
Obstruction of justice.
These people are being treated horribly. They're human beings.
And that's all we have here. Sheikah's extremely valid points, brother.
Now, that Dade County sheriff was arresting them for obstruction, which in this scenario only has a 1-year maximum penalty. But we're all hoping they continue their I am not afraid chance.
I know. That's why it's so satisfying to watch these morons get arrested. It's so satisfying to watch these dumbasses get arrested,
to county jail, as a judge should throw the book at them just for their stupidity alone, as there's a 0% chance DHS would hear these chants, rethink their lives, and suddenly stop.
It's Florida. It's Florida. Florida cops don't give a fuck. They will run your ass over if you start crowding a car. The people in Florida, the government in Florida, had the chief of police come on and say, if you start rioting and you start crowding people's cars and they hit you and kill you, too bad. Too bad.
Wasn't the law, but what's worse than when these EBT tribes try this? When a church in Charlotte thought the same, turning a gospel song into anti-ICE activism. Then going into combat training.
This was an event at a church there on Monday night.
Jesus
People acted
Christ.
out immigration detainments, and the rest of the room practiced filming them and making noise to call attention to them.
Imagine going to church to learn about Jesus, only to spend your time learning to fight ICE and the...
This is the world we live in, boys. This is the world we live in. I did not ask for hell, but I have received it. Therefore, I shall sit in it.
Unlikely event, the agents are frail old men afraid of blue vests, as unfortunately for them,
Yep, I
the
agree.
feds were
Arrest
somehow
them all.
not deterred.
Actually, while you're at it, deport them. We don't want them here. If they, we should just get rid of them. Get them out of here.
By the church's training.
All these people calling Trump fascist and all. It doesn't even have to be about fucking Trump. Whoever's calling a president of the United States fascist that lives here, deport them to somewhere where fascism rules. Deport them somewhere where a dictatorship rules. Deport them, like, if whatever name or slang word they used to beat down a active U.S. president, just deport them to that country and then they can see what it's really like.
All across the country, the left seems to have unlimited free time to collectively accomplish nothing, as these are likely those same climate activists finding a brand new grift after they finally started handing out hefty prison sentences to them, as their story arc heads in the same direction, where a main source of contention is
They are making it worse for themselves, because anytime you escalate to violence in these situations, you alienate people that were there to protest peacefully, and now they're not going to show up because they're scared that some dumbass in the crowd is going to start attacking people.
Massive ICE activity.
You're absolutely right. Like
Home Depots.
It all happened outside the Carecen Day Labor Center next to the Home Depot. Within seconds, they launched gas canisters. One person tries to run and is chased by an officer. He falls down, gets up, and still
man, those two cars were just trying to roll up out of there. They were like, nope, I don't want nothing to do with this.
This man says he saw the agents and screamed out, ICE is here.
Called me and he said that he was at Home Depot and that there was guys with guns.
How poetic is it? I'm so sorry. I'm going to hell for this. How poetic is it that they're at a Home Depot? The fucking ICE agents legitimately rolled up with gas canisters, gassed the Home Depot to catch fucking immigrants. Come on, man. You can't see the comedy there. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, bro.
And he's like, I think it's ICE. And I was like, are you sure? And then his line went dead. I live nearby, so I rushed over here.
I'm sure she was certain it was ICE. Otherwise, she wouldn't be rushing over to a place that had guys with guns in the parking lot. But she simultaneously needs to fearmonger over unknown masked men in Home Depot while being completely confident that they were law enforcement.
I pull up to him running across the parking lot, people tackling him, and one guy got in my face with mace and was like, I'm gonna mace you back up. I was like, why are you gonna mace me? And then it's probably because you were up in the middle of all that, screaming and yelling like a fucking fool, and they was like, you could back the hell up or you gonna get maced. I guarantee you if they had arrested her, she probably would have went to jail too. Try and record what they're doing to him, and one guy gets right in front of me and trying to block
Arresting him for being in the country illegally? Breaking the law?
Pushing me. I said,
I love how whenever it comes to... this is what really kind of pisses me off. So now whenever people try to enforce the law, it's totalitarianism. And it's like, bro, the laws are there for a reason. Are you fucking dumb?
Why were they going to mace me as I continue to do the only action that could get me maced? Where it seems their only objective is victimhood. Again, accomplishing nothing. The funniest aspect about this, specifically, is Home Depot has to have the largest concentration of blue-collar workers intolerant of unemployed nonsense. As originally, they tried to get their workers to join their side.
You don't want to look at it? You don't want to hear it?
Nope.
With customers.
You can send it to our media relations.
Then marched in boycott of ICE, waving all the flags of the countries they demand.
You know why? Because Home Depot probably doesn't want anything to do with this. They're a multi-billion-dollar corporation just trying to make money from customers, and then everyone is like, "Oh, it's crazy that it's hilarious." It's not even crazy. It's hilarious that the people that are protesting for the Hispanic illegal immigrants think that it's only Hispanic people that are getting deported. And they think that for whatever reason, they all work at Home Depot. It's so fucking weird and so racist and so funny all at the same time. It's so crazy. Like, they are not helping their cause, bro.
They not be sent to.
Boycott!
You simply can't take them seriously when they continuously represent all the countries that violently enforce their border laws while demanding the US doesn't. As for some reason...
Do the steps it takes to get into the country like every other legal immigrant here. and you'll be fine. Seriously.
We need to feed them because the labor unions will somehow stop federal law enforcement.
ICE raids? Time to mobilize union power to stop ICE raids? What the fuck do you think the union's gonna do? What? What the
This only sounds stupid because
it
is stupid. But if they're going to blame the hardware store for border enforcement, of course their stupidity would also have no borders. As obviously, ICE kept making arrests outside Home Depot, so they took their protests inside the stores.
Oh no, now they're all gonna get arrested. See, when this happens and you're at a job like that and you're the manager, you just say you're trespassing on private property. Get out or I'll have all of you arrested.
Even wasting their workers' time by continuously buying ice scrapers and returning them on repeat, despite the fact that those aren't ice scrapers, but putty knives. Of course, these idiots aren't going to know that, as I wouldn't be surprised if this is the first time most of them have ever stepped foot inside a
See, big brain move would be, is if you were the GM for that day, you just be like, yeah, there's only a return of 2 per person. So like, if they bought something and then they tried to return it, you just be like, sorry, but you've already hit your 2 limit. Damn.
hardware store. But they're apparently protesting Home Depot allegedly having a $250 million contract with ICE to stake out their parking lots, to which on Threads, Home Depot had to officially deny. And even the DHS had to clarify they don't need private businesses' permission to enforce federal laws.
You know why? It's because I think it was Chicago or LA that tried to pass that thing that made it to where private business owners could deny ICE officers the use of their facilities and stuff, but they don't enforce it, and that's only in like 1 state. And they can't even enforce it because they're too busy trying to tell the police to not go anywhere near ICE agents.
Don't
So,
let
like,
silly things like facts stop the unemployed hordes from marching in Home Depot to waste some poor hourly worker's shift, buying and returning the same item over and over because social media weaponized their shoe-sized IQs. And it's a common occurrence as they protest outside hotels if they think ICE agents are inside.
What are you, an ICE agent?
Bro, you hear that baby crying in there?
What are you, an ICE agent?
Yes, there's no sleep for the wicked. You make these cries, you dear.
Only for this instance to be a blue-collar union.
What are you doing here? Are you staying in a hotel? That's good. Are you on ICE?
We're union pipe fitters. All of us are union pipe fitters and
That's
plumbers.
very impressive. Why are you guys out here at 3 a.m.?
Well, because you guys woke us up.
Yeah, they're probably all there trying to do a job. So they had to take a hotel for the night. Sometimes the businesses that are really good, if you're like for example, if you're a plumber, sometimes they'll hold you up in a hotel if there's a big job that needs to be done for a little while. They do that.
It's such a hilarious cell phone for these idiots to see masculinity and automatically affiliate it with ICE agents, as if there would be no other reason for men to congregate unless they were the feds, again showing us they have no idea what employment looks like. But sadly, this is spread to
Look
the
at all
kids.
the like foreign flags. There's not even one American flag yet.
As schools
We
experience,
gotta find it, boys. We gotta find the American flag. It's
massive
gonna be in here
walkouts
somewhere.
protest of ICE.
Across the city,
Oh,
students
maybe
have
not.
staged walkouts. School officials say that district-wide, more than 30,000 students, roughly 22%, were absent on Monday.
Yeah, you know why? Because they were going back home.
That stayed back from the protest were white people. I literally looked at every single person in there. They were all white.
Saying that only the white kids value education over skipping school for a protest that will accomplish nothing isn't quite the own
It will accomplish nothing.
she thinks
You know
it
why? Because Trump just dismantled the entire fucking like I dated a teacher for a little while. 5 years. The brain rot is real. I'll say that. It's real. And it has to do with a lot of teachers that are very privileged. Like, not like, she liked doing it for, you know, like, personal reasons. She just liked teaching. The issue is that she's still privileged. She's privileged because her parents were filthy fucking rich.
Only there was a place that could educate her other than this public school that is obviously failing, as these anti-ICE protests have been active for 5 months, and all they've accomplished is activating Operation Swamp Sweep over in Mississippi. North Carolina is seeing Operation Charlotte's Web despite these
Charlotte's Web.
As Operation Midway Blitz has been escalating their forces in Chicago, and as Operation Bear Cave goes underway in New York, clamping down on illegals with CDLs, New York City is about to get their own operation in the near future. It's not like any of these operations are secret, so leftists have to be at least acutely aware of how badly they're losing. And you would think they would want to change up their tactics, but that would require them to think.
Yeah.
So if you appreciate my concise, light-order commentary...
Check out Decoy Voice. It'll be Decoy Voice. Awesome Decoy Voice. So Pokimane going viral again, huh?
Pokimane deleted her tweet. So
this is another one from the LA streamer bubble. That whole bubble is collapsing in on itself, boys. It sure is a pretty thing to see.
So Pokimane deleted her viral tweet. And again, I miss when streaming was about gaming, not just drama baiting and clip farming. She only posted this because her friend was in drama. That's the only reason she posted it. And the only reason Ludwig tried to defend her from XQC is because the person she was defending was Ludwig's girlfriend. It's just, I don't know. I feel like it's so obvious, right? And on top of that, it's even more than this. She was airing out other people's drama this month. So you're out here starting drama, posting some random guy's DMs out to the whole world, and then literally 3 weeks later, less than 3 weeks later, you're like, I wish it was just gaming. Oh, I wish whenever streaming was gaming. So what a surprise. I miss when streaming was about gaming. This is so Pokimane is tweeting this. I mean, guys, look. So, this is crazy. And Pokimane gives her chat some real advice on how to handle breakups and actually move on. We're not going to watch the clip, okay? But damn, bro, is that something? Wow. And everybody's just reposting this. Kanye made a song about this? Yeah, he sure did.
Sometimes it comes right away. Sometimes it takes a while. But it's coming for you, okay? So don't fret.
Oh, come on now. This is just bait. She's just doing a classic Elon.
Wait, what?
Okay, let's keep going. So this is interesting. This was this morning. I wonder if there's anything that's... Hold on. Let me see if there's any new news. Anything new? Why does this keep happening?
California judge.
Why are we even allowing? Why is this even a thing that we have to worry about? These murderers going free and stuff, dude.
Releasing 2 murder suspects without them posting a single penny in bail.
That's
Augustine
crazy.
Sandoval and Vicente Aguilera Chavez, both charged with murder in connection with an alleged gang shooting in 2017 that left a 21-year-old dead and a 24-year-old injured.
Jesus.
Santa Clara DA Jeff Rosen says that now even more lives are in danger. He joins me now.
Why the hell would you let a murder suspect go? Man, that's like bad drama style fuck up.
Rosen, in your career as a DA, how often has a judge,
like the SVU unit kind of stuff,
freed a murder suspect without bail?
This is extremely rare, and I'm really concerned about the safety of our community because these are 2 individuals not only charged with murder, but a murder for the benefit of a criminal street gang. And on top of that, both of these individuals has previously been to prison for other crimes like breaking into people's houses.
Jesus.
So I'm really concerned.
So why AG Rosen, would the judge in this case, a judge named Hector Ramon, allow these accused killers back out on the streets? Because I agree with you, this makes no sense.
I think it's really a lack of common sense. The judge got very caught up in the minutia of case law and footnotes and lost sight of really the first question in any of these situations, which is, are these people too dangerous to release? If they are,
yeah, they are,
then they stay in custody, period. And when you've committed a murder for the benefit of a criminal street gang, you need to stay in custody before that is worked out before a jury.
In a motion for Aguilera's release, his defense attorney writing the following: there's no evidence that Mr. Aguilera, especially with supervised release conditions, would present any risk of bodily harm to others. Mr. Aguilera is motivated to clear his name. There's no compelling interest in detaining Mr. Aguilera on public safety grounds or out of concern he is a flight risk. Your response?
My response to
All
that
right,
is,
man.
This is an individual who went to prison for breaking into people's houses before committing this murder, went to prison for breaking into people's houses after committing this murder, and this is a case that the police department and the DA's office worked on diligently to solve. This is a case from 2017 where it was the only unsolved murder case in a city called Sunnyvale. And so this is a person that obviously presents a risk to the community in that he shot a person who simply made some gang statements in a parking lot in the middle of the night. That's extremely dangerous.
Simply put, do liberal no bail policies...
How is it that a felon was even able to get a firearm?
I think this is a situation that read the law, and the law allows a judge to keep someone in custody before trial. And on top of that, this is a situation where we had a preliminary hearing, a probable cause hearing, and produced enough evidence to hold both of these individuals over for trial on first-degree murder charges with an enhancement for using a gun and an enhancement for being doing this for the benefit of a criminal street gang. So I think the judge just got this completely wrong.
They literally just letting out street gang members now. That's insane. That's insane. There was something here for... This?
Gamers should have confidence in the right to access the games that they have paid to play.
That is a statement that just came from none other than the...
Here we go, boys. They might actually pass Stop Killing Games.
Gamers should have confidence in the right to access the games that they have paid to play.
That is a statement that just came from none other than the UK government. It was said out loud in Parliament, which is kinda crazy. So let me explain what's happened. Members of Parliament debated Stop Killing Games this week. They spoke for players and industry in equal measure, and suffice to say, their initial response had not been great. But this was their chance to get something real on the record, especially after the much bigger passage of the EU Citizens Initiative. But what nobody expected was for them to be this engaged with gaming discourse. We heard about Concord, about Lawbreakers, and even the Kaizo Mario World levels of the Grand Poo World Trilogy. Yes, these things were talked about in Parliament, but I think what matters the most is what they said about consumer protections, and that means today we have a major update and a lot to talk about. Now, you may remember those AI regulation battles we've been tracking on the channel. Well, when tech is meeting copyright law and all the different outlets are spinning these stories differently, it can be a nightmare where you can only be seeing part of the story. And that's where Ground News comes in. They're today's sponsor, they're awesome, and take 50 cents out of this missed the story entirely. And the headline split reveals everything is the best deal you'll get, and that is the plan that irrevocably disabling video games they have already sold. The argument here is clear. Some games have design elements that render them non-functional at a time that the publisher controls. However, no shutdown date has been provided at the time of sale, and that's the critical issue here. The petitioners call this planned obsolescence, and they tie it directly to right to repair and consumer ownership of products, which of course means it's going to be touching on a whole bunch of legislation. Now, this actually went real well. Just shy of 190,000 UK citizens signed the petition. Now, that happened over 6 months, and there was a massive spike alongside the EU Citizens Initiative this summer. That's almost double the 100,000 target that mandates Parliament to debate the issue. Now, they had already responded at 10,000 signatures, and their response acknowledged concerns, but it planned no change. It was very much a, we confirm...
And now they don't have a choice but to fix it.
A receipt of your message, yes. Really toothless. But the real thrust of that response was the government believing that existing consumer laws should apply to the problem and therefore no action would be needed. But with the 100k threshold crossed, they would now have to answer in Parliament, and that meant that MPs could articulate the issue more clearly and actually deal with the nuance. And rather shockingly, that's actually worked. On November 3rd, 2025, Parliament held the debate. Now, for our American audience, you may think of England Parliament and think of the famous chamber with the green benches. This did not happen in that room. These debates usually happen in smaller offices throughout the building with relatively few MPs attending. Now, the format is fairly straightforward. You have MPs speaking on behalf of the constituents who contact them about the petition, and that includes regular people and impacted shareholders like, say, industry bodies. Now, the debate ends with a UK government representative responding to all of the points raised. That's ultimately the format, and ordinarily no legislative action would follow. Sometimes particularly resonant public issues managed to break through, but video games hadn't quite met that bar for a long time. But what was particularly notable about this debate, really when we watched it as well, was how the MPs were genuinely engaged, and actually engaged on a very personal level with the substance of
You know what that means? That means they're tired of the shit too. Look at how young these guys are. These people do look rather young.
Seriously, no one expected this level of engagement. A petition committee member, Ben Goldsborough, talked about the Kaizo Mario World stuff.
Now, I'll be the first to admit I cannot play Super Mario World Kaizo for toffee. Those levels are punishing, but I do enjoy watching streamers like Barbarous King, both in creating, and this is the first time...
Yeah, that's why they're young enough to be gamers, boys. This is gonna be our future.
I have to write this down. The Grand Poo World Trilogy and playing it live.
Yeah, that actually happened, and it's very weird in a world where what we usually expect is
a bunch of white, crusty old fucking dudes that have no idea what technology is.
MPs to just have some scripts written by their aides. But no, we've apparently got many gamers, many genuine ones.
But on the issue of obsolescence, many people create private servers and play the games on these private servers. I myself am a big fan of Assassin's Creed, where many of the versions have been made obsolete by Ubisoft.
Another one plays Victoria 2.
Even today, when I get the odd quiet evening, you'll still catch me planning new trade networks on Victoria 2, optimizing traffic flow in cities' skylines.
And one MP's office had even engaged with Ross Scott of Accursed Farms. Quite wild.
Now, my office has corresponded with Ross, and I'm very grateful for the information he gave me.
Ross Scott? from Accursed Farms is the guy that pushed Stop Killing Games initiative. It's the one that almost buried Pirate Software.
Ahead of the debate, he really is a champion of these issues.
And what we witnessed was this group, directed by their own interests and constituents, basically raising every point I think you guys would want to be considered in something like this. Things like, what even is it to own a video game? That actually came up quite early. They touched on some complex things as well, like private support for console games versus PC games, the locking of consoles by manufacturers after privacy detection. They argued that games with online functionality should have continuation methods past the end of service, and that at minimum there should be clear standards for notice periods and refunds.
A recent example is Concord, a game released for PlayStation 5 and Windows in August 2024. Following a disappointing launch, Sony Interactive Entertainment made a commercial decision to shut it down. To their credit, they did refund all purchases, but this is not always the case. I know the honourable members will agree that where publishers fail to make the lifespan of a game clear at the point of sale, they must be held accountable.
They also mentioned some newly updated UK legislation requiring longevity explanations at purchase. Now, that was originally targeted at stuff like Ticketmaster sales, though obviously it's actually kind of relevant to how a lot of games are actually ran. And they even went into the gritty detail. Questions arose around, say, liability for online shutdowns whenever a company folds or a company gets acquired and what that actually means for a consumer. But the strongest and the most repeated argument was that consumer protections must now be strengthened. And they must be strengthened before the bad practices become fully entrenched.
So I would ask the Minister to review statutory protections in digital ownership and protect gamers in Colchester and elsewhere. Thank you.
Does the honourable member agree that government should ensure existing consumer protections keep pace with these changes so that people are not left out of pocket when digital services they rely on are switched off, often without warning?
That is what you love to hear, and the government's response engaged with pretty much everything. But with that being said, it might not exactly be what you'd want to hear. The government response covered substantial ground. After the usual pomp about revenue per year and player numbers, they went on to clearly state their position on a number of factors here. Basically, now that they've taken a stance on these things, action can actually be taken to perhaps change things. Let's go through them. They made their position fairly clear in preservation.
We welcome ongoing discussions between the industry, national museums, libraries and archives on developing standards for game preservation. And we encourage video game developers and publishers to continue considering preservation efforts when developing, releasing and supporting their games.
Not exactly great news for some supporters. They're also not going to mandate end-of-life support, despite that, of course, being exactly what most campaigners were asking for. They basically see that as stepping into the creative process, where they could essentially end up creating a lot of additional work for the smallest developers in a disproportionate way.
I hate to break it to you, but small developers aren't going to make a huge multiplayer online experience. No small developer has the income for that. It's literally not even, if you are a small developer, you are probably making an indie style game. That is such a cop-out, it's not even funny.
I do not think that mandating end-of-life plans for video games is proportionate or enforceable. We recognise the concerns of gamers about whether information on what they are purchasing is always sufficiently clear.
Now, that overarching take has been a common theme in most of our legislative coverage for this year, where there's a lot of pointing to financial, reputational, and regulatory risks, and the idea that ultimately it could just hurt competition. Now, here's a specific example of this kind of thing being applied. The Online Safety Act requires companies to protect users and moderate servers on products they operate. So, if they cede server responsibility to the public, do they also cede responsibility for Online Security Act compliance? That's the kind of question that we end up dealing with here when it's actually all getting into the law. Where ultimately the line we tend to see be taken is just protecting the consumer by just ensuring that they actually have information before they make a purchase. For more examples, they note that even in the CD and cartridge era, you had a license to play, not ownership, and that is not changing.
A number of members have made points around ownership, and I think it is important to note that games have always been licensed to consumers rather than sold outright. In the 1980s, tearing the wrapping on a box to a games cartridge was the way in which gamers agreed to licensing terms. Today, this happens when we clicked accept when buying a game on a digital storefront.
It's only that it's worse now whenever you press accept on a digital game, because like you pretty much give rights away in order to play online games.
Where I think we have seen progress is them acknowledging games playable Switch online only. They are not sure the consumers understand what they are paying for. And this is where the existing law does actually still matter here. And that's because even when games fail or are pulled from sale, the companies actually still do have obligations towards customers. So, here's what changes. There will be no new legislation from this petition, but they have engaged with the Chartered Trading Standards Institute. Now, they're an important bunch because they provide operational guidance on consumer law, and they're now developing clear standards for game sales. That would mean that any potential customer would be absolutely clear on what they were buying, and I suppose importantly, on what they are not buying. And of course, what their rights would be if what they've been sold ends up not being delivered. Now, this is a small change compared to new legislative action, but it is actually a new arrow in your arsenal for dealing with these problems. And that does mean it is serious
It's
progress.
one step
Here's the key
closer to hopefully getting actual laws.
Comes down to the petition-specific wording. There is a clause that says, with no date provided at sale. And that clause is why this is getting considered as anti-consumer practice. And that's why the UK government is comfortable sending this to consumer rights bodies to manage. At least for now. Because if it's clear at point of sale...
We'll see. We'll see, I guess. Time is it? 10:20. We could save that for tomorrow. Let's do this one. Be right back. Let me use the bathroom. Okay, we bake. So, it's kind of crazy that I managed to catch this first.
The stabbing had 72 prior arrests. That's all.
Prosecutors say he lit.
Hold on. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Ah, fuck.
This person that did the stabbing had 72 prior arrests. That's a lot of arrests.
I heard it was 49.
Prosecutors say he lit a woman on fire aboard a train. Meanwhile,
Oh! So after 72 arrests, he lit somebody on fire.
there are growing questions about why he was back out on the streets
Yes.
despite a rap sheet
True.
reportedly going back to the early 90s. Mike Tobin is live.
Here, let me ask a question, right? Let's
That's
ask a
crazy.
question
That's
to the
insanity.
AI. How much, on average, does an arrest cost taxpayers in the U.S.? How much does it cost on average? Because you guys really need to understand the value of
It's
this
a lot
and
of
how
money.
much it costs.
It's gonna be like
we're gonna
50,
look at
60,000.
the lowest number, okay? This is the lowest number. $2,000 is the absolute bottom. It never goes lower than that. So we'll look at 2,000. So 2,000 times 70, $140,000.
Jesus. Just to micromanage one guy that can't stay out of jail. 72 arrests.
At the absolute minimum around micromanaging this retard. And in my opinion, I think it's a lot more. The judge should be tried. Oh, I agree with this. See, like on principle alone, I would sue this judge as an accomplice.
Yeah.
See, when we start having judges be sued as accomplices in criminal cases for criminals that they let off on bail or they didn't convict them of something harsh, that's whenever I will know that we're back.
Yep.
See, that's the kind of stuff I want.
That's what I was saying. Like, you got to charge it says this guy got charged with terrorism and arson and attempted murder. You got to charge the judge times 3.
Trump to do. Like, I want Trump to
times
instruct-
3 of whatever. Like, if it's a terrorism charge, you got to, because there's 3 people involved. It's the judge, it's the guy, and it's the lady. So you've got, because like you knew better to let him out, so he's going to go commit this grievous crime, and the lady had no involvement whatsoever, but now she's involved. And then there's you that are supposed to be the one that is, judge, jury, and everything in between, right? That's why I'm saying 3. Like, if it's 3, if he got a single terrorism charge, she needs to get charged 3 times for terrorism. So like that'd be like 9. She'd get 9 charges from this one incident.
The Department of Justice to make it a policy now that if a judge lets somebody off that has a bunch of arrests and this person commits another crime, then the judge is also criminally charged with that crime.
Yep.
He can't? Well, he can instruct the Department of Justice. You can do it in terms of an abstract. I know Trump can't just do this. But, like, if he wants to make that a goal, he should try to make that a goal. And so, yes, go for it. And I think this is the way it should work in Texas, too. This is the way it should work everywhere. Exactly. It sounds fair. It's by proxy. Exactly. And so, yeah, make it a bill. Yeah, Congress can. Yeah, you should make it a bill. And anybody who's against it wants to have you be terrorized by criminals.
Yep.
That's it. They want you to be terrorized by criminals. What should be the limit? 3? I mean, if you get arrested more than 3 times, you probably should go to prison.
Yeah, I agree.
No normal person's getting arrested 3 times. Really? I mean, like, yeah. So fucking dumb, they would never let anyone go. Oh, no! They wouldn't?
Say less.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that would keep them somewhere where they could be safer than out in the public lighting people on fire.
Wait a minute. That's the point. Wait. Yeah, maybe 3 strikes is too harsh, but 72, what are we doing at this point? I think 3 strikes is reasonable. I think 3 times is too much. 1 to 2 times sounds better. Well, it depends on what it is. Yeah, don't commit the crime then, you idiot. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Third
Just don't
time
do
should
the
already be
crime.
prison. I wonder how El Salvador does it. Yeah,
Jesus
I mean,
fuck.
these people should be happy that they're not being killed and harvested for their organs. 70 fucking arrests? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Get the
really.
fuck out of here. Like in any other third world country, they would have broken your head open with a rock to get the evil spirits out.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be saying, thank God you're putting me in prison instead of cutting me in pieces.
Yep.
Yes. We are the reasonable ones. I'm the good guy. I'm the nice guy.
In a Windy City with more. Hi, Mike.
And Dana, Lawrence Reed will be once again before the judge today, this time to determine if he will be held behind bars before he goes to trial. And that really is the backbone of this case.
Determining if he's going to be held behind bars before he goes to trial. This man literally caught on video footage, on fucking footage, lighting a person on fire, has to go up in front of a judge to determine if he should be held before he goes up for trial for attempted murder. What the hell are we doing?
Oh, now he's gonna now he's gonna be behind bars. Oh, okay. Okay. All right, that's good. You should tweet about this, give it traction. I think Trump would actually do something about this. No. If you pass a motion, you mention a judge being accessory to crime, it will raise the amount of judges that ask more harshly on small things. That's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
I love how your argument against me is just expressing what my goal is. No, that's the intention. That's the goal. Why do you want to live in a world where you're being terrorized by criminals?
Yep.
Do you want your daughter, your mother, your grandmother, your father to live in a world where they're being terrorized by criminals?
Fuck
of course
no.
not.
No
You
one
want
does.
pregnant women being terrorized by criminals? It's crazy. Asman's been tweeting at Kash Patel to fix Reddit. Bro, he can't even fix Reddit. Yeah.
Monday, he was out walking the streets despite a pending case for allegedly knocking a woman out, able to ride the L train where a woman was set on fire.
So he had a case that he was going to he knocked somebody out. He had 70 arrests and they let him go. Yeah. And so I think the judge should be charged as an accomplice.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I swear these people think the world is a Disney show. Well, a lot of people have this idea that we should treat criminals like people.
No, fuck that.
I don't.
If you take someone's life, you're scum. You need to be in jail where you are forced to work for the rest of your life to pay a debt to society, because you're just scum. Like, taking somebody's life is no, fuck you. They're not people anymore at that point. Any other country would have them killed on the spot. Nah, dude.
Whenever you get arrested 70 times and you're lighting people on fire, you should be saying, thank you, God, that you're not being dissected for your organs. Okay? You should be saying, thank you. Thank you that that's not happening to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, we have a statement from her family through Cook County Health. It's a pretty simple statement. They say, we'd like to thank everyone for their prayers and well wishes as our daughter receives care for her injuries sustained earlier this week. We're also grateful for the excellent care and support of the burn team at Stroger Hospital.
So the woman survived? That's incredible. Good for the doctors, I guess.
She's going to be scarred for the rest of her life, though.
Convictions? What do you think should happen to me? We probably should have gone to jail. That's what should have happened. And I guarantee you, if the punishment system that I had and that I would want was in place, you probably wouldn't have had those convictions because you wouldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why people commit crime is because they know they can get away with it. That's it.
Yep. There it is. That's how it always is. The whole reason for... I don't understand where this mentality's come from. Well, I did all these things, so you would want me in jail. Yeah. Yeah, if you're a fucking criminal, you should be in jail. You shouldn't be free. It laws and are there as a deterrence. That's why there's a minimum sentence on every crime. You need to raise those sentences up because obviously they're not harsh enough or they're not being enforced. And if they're not being enforced, you need to get the people that are not enforcing them out. Period. Oh, but jail, yeah, then don't commit a crime and you won't go to jail. That's the whole point of jail. It's a deterrence. Why is this even a fucking thing?
the family to say the family will not be
damn.
providing any more updates. Now, the criminal complaint against Reed says he went to a gas station, filled a plastic bottle with gasoline. The images get brutal here, so brace yourself.
Here we
20
go.
minutes later, he was on the Blue Line train. Dumped the gasoline on the woman's head. She ran, but he chased her down with the flaming remnants of the bottle and...
This is, I mean, like, you listen to this story. This is like out of a horror story.
It is.
It is. This is like a horror story thing that happened.
Set her on fire. Mayor Brandon Johnson's message is that...
They should light him on fire as punishment? No, I think, I mean, he's a young guy. You can get some work out of him. Just mandatory labor in prison for the rest of his life. I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, we need to stop treating these murderers as if they're humans. They're monsters. Treat them as such. You want to go out and you want to kill somebody, then you can work. You could work. You could be forced to work the rest of your life. Period. You take a life, you owe a life.
That's fair.
On public transit is not widespread.
Yes.
Look, my responsibility is to build this.
Oh, look who it is.
Oh, I don't like this guy.
Of course it was this guy. Wow.
Safest, most affordable big city in America. The investments that we are making are certainly moving us
No one gives a shit about that, bro. Your fucking citizens are being lit on fire by fucking criminals.
in that direction. This is an isolated incident. I mean, I don't...
Well, it's not really isolated if there's 70 other times that it already happened, right? I mean, it doesn't really seem like it's very isolated to me.
See this as some sort of trend.
You don't see it as a trend? I do.
We've tracked down more than 4 dozen of arrests of Lawrence Reed since 1993. 9 of them were for felonies, yet he is...
9 felonies?
That's crazy.
Bro, this guy's just racking them up.
Just over 2 years behind bars. Most recently, he was charged with aggravated assault for knocking out a social worker. The state's attorney requested pretrial detention, but Judge Teresa Molina Gonzalez denied him the request.
Charge her as an accessory for attempted murder.
Right? Seriously.
Put her in jail for, like, I don't know, maybe 10 years? Something like that? What do you guys think?
What was
That
her
sound
name? Judge Teresa Molling. What happened to Judge Teresa Molling in Chicago after she let that guy go and he lit a woman on fire? Hey. I think she's still a judge, unfortunately.
You got to see people like this. This is the real evil, in my opinion, are actually not even like this guy. And I know that might sound weird. Well, he's the one doing it. Yeah, but this guy's probably like an 80
It's
IQ
her
retard meth head.
It's her job to be better. It's her job to be the responsible one and understand that she's the responsible one. It's her job, in many cases, to be the parent in the situation and give harsh punishment when it's needed and give lesser punishment whenever that's needed. The issue is when you let somebody with 72 prior arrests and 9 felonies out so they can go light somebody on fire. That's the problem. You have to be better. Why is this so hard to do?
Moron with no impulse control. It's like you can't let, an animal...
It's just so stupid. We're going to watch this. Possibly? Let me see. Watch this one.
7-Eleven almost killed me. You should.
Check out Midwest Safety, W Midwest Safety. I love Midwest Safety.
Hey, enough. Yeah, enough. Out. Yeah, I'm leaving. Give me my f***ing money. What's your name, officer?
Ruby.
H. Ruby.
302.
Thank you. 302. We'll see you soon.
What's that supposed to mean?
In court.
Okay.
We'll see you in court. I'll see all you guys in court.
Frank Charles. Three copy stock on the vehicle, 75th gas, 75th.
There it went. Is he gonna run? I think he's just gonna run, isn't he?
22 miles an hour.
More officers now quickly join the slowest pursuit they've ever seen.
Oh my god, man. Oh, he's got his spike strip already. Bro, you know he's gonna see that. The pace he's going, bro. Nice. That was a good spike strip deployment. Little jank, but it worked. Mental health doctor, those are the best ones. They give you the good shit. Those are the good ones. Oh, 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 here we go. Here we go, we're making a left turn.
We're in the BP parking lot.
What the hell's he doing?
It's come to a stop.
He left one gas station and went to another. What the hell's he doing?
I dealt with him up to the gas station. I don't think he's gonna come out.
Bro's getting cozy.
Kevin watch him. I'm grabbing my lockout too.
He doesn't even care. Bro's a fucking Chad. They not even go break his window. They just gonna unlock it.
Damage the city property. Let him know he's under arrest.
Hey, you're under arrest, dude.
I don't think he gives a shit. Bro, this guy just does not care.
Alright, I'll give you one last chance to open the door, or else I'm gonna break your window. You gonna open the door? Yep. You're gonna break.
You're under arrest.
You're under arrest.
For what?
Disobeying the police officer.
I actually have a question with that. Why did he get chased down anyway?
That badge. You don't deserve a fucking badge, you piece of shit.
Trying to break the camera. Oh, 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 oh. Bro's getting aggro, man. Jesus.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Give me that Who wants to get hurt? Who wants this place? Go get the f away from me.
It's unlocked. It's unlocked.
Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch.
This was fun. So I don't know how we did
at this. You're under arrest, okay? So I'm going to take this seatbelt off you, and you're going to move out.
Don't choke me.
Do you understand
anymore.
that?
Yes.
Okay, we're done.
Yes.
Good. You're going to get out peacefully?
Bro, is that guy on top of him?
Okay, I'm going to take this seatbelt
Holy fuck, he is. Bro is like on top of him.
off you, and you're going to move out.
Don't choke me.
Do you
anymore.
understand that?
Yes.
Okay, we're done.
Yes.
Good. You're going to get out peacefully?
Yes.
Okay.
I promise.
All right, let's try to cuff him in back.
I promise. Don't be rough. I'm gonna be calm.
He's got the other. He's got one. It's on.
Thank you for not hurting me. Seriously. I mean it sincerely.
Bro's speaking a new tune now that somebody got on top of him, huh?
I mean it sincerely. Thank you for not hurting me. You guys are awesome.
Jesus.
Thank you. Don't. I'm coming. Don't yank me. Get down on the ground. Don't do that. You're making.
Stay right there. Do you have any weapons on you?
telling you to not hurt me.
I'm trying to hurt you, but you're not really helping.
What are my charges?
Resisting arrest.
For what? What's my charge?
Battery to a
You
police
dumb.
officer.
What's my charge? Constitution. Who?
I am curious to know why he started following him. Like, what was that about?
You follow the Constitution? You took an oath, you piece of shit. You're a piece of shit.
There you go.
I'm from a police family, you motherfucker. You're a piece of shit. People here know what's right and what's wrong. Let me sit. Please, I can sit up.
Your butt?
Yeah, I can do this.
Because they never made physical contact. He got in his car and drove off. And then the cop, like, I think maybe he revved his engine in the parking lot a little bit, but he didn't speed out or anything.
Thank you. And up. This way, thank you.
Are you good?
My shoulders. Thank you guys, all of you. Thank you too. I'm happy.
Awesome.
I feel safe. Thank you.
Right there.
Thank you for taking care of me, man.
Yeah,
Seriously, dude. I mean it. Dude, I mean it. Look at the video.
You know, out of all the things, this guy wasn't that bad. I mean, he even had his hazards on whenever he was driving. I think he's crazy, though.
For what?
On YouTube, Corpus Christi, it's a G video.
Okay.
It's video footage of me getting punched by Corpus Christi in the face.
The suspect is referring to body cam footage that was posted on a YouTube channel that seemingly belongs to him, as an older video shows a guitar cover played by the suspect himself. Clips from that body cam footage show the suspect has a history of unwarranted behavior.
I'm asking a question if I'm being detained or retained.
As of right now, we're being detained to figure out what's going on. If you're doing all
I'm going to tell
right.
you right now, and you're going to listen to me, and you can ask me
No,
if you
you're
have any
gonna
questions.
listen to me. I'm here to figure out what the is going on.
explaining.
Because I got a call.
So
back up. Back up from me.
Okay,
You're gonna back up from me. You're not gonna get in my fucking face.
Ask me a question.
What is going on here? Why did I get a call for you?
I love Jody. I don't know her last name.
Jody. Who's Jody?
I don't know her. To me, it's what's her face. She's a dog. She's a daughter, I believe. I've got a DOD card in my fucking hand. Please.
All right, Mr.
I'm not here for trouble.
No, I'm not saying you are. What's your date of birth? No, hold on. I gotta
He's got a whole different car here. This is at a gas station, too! This is also at a gas station! Bro showed up at a gas station!
Card, please.
I have to give you my buddy.
Bro! This guy's a nuisance!
Identify you.
Seat now.
All right, motherfucker. I'm not looking at shit. You fucking listen to me and stop fucking talking over me.
I want to know who this is.
I have no idea who that is.
That's my daddy.
I know that's your dad.
Your father.
What is your date of birth? I get a call on you. I have to identify.
Bro, guy's crazy. This guy's actually, like, crazy. He's schizo. There's no... Pulled out a picture of my dad. Like, what the fuck even is that?
Take me in. I'm on camera.
Receipt? He said that was a receipt? This guy's crazy.
Losing your job, you're hurting the economy.
No, I am not.
You're making a bad move, brother.
No, I am not making a bad move.
Bro, we actually have went into... We are now in criminalception. We watched a video to watch this video that he posted on his own channel.
Walking up on me. Back up. Back up.
You got my ID.
No, I don't have your ID.
He's got my ID.
Oh,
It's
you
my
take your
daddy.
ID?
Show me a picture of your father. Now!
What the fuck? This guy's nuts.
Don't f***ing yell at me.
I'm getting cigarettes now.
No, you're gonna stay right f***ing here. shut my door. You're gonna stay right here. You're a public servant. You're gonna stay right here. You're a public servant. You're a public. You lose.
Oh, what the hell?
You lose. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, please. This stops now. You're gonna roll over in your back right now. Not do. We're gonna roll.
Yo, he kind of strikes me as one of those people that's gonna sit there and fucking egg somebody on and egg somebody on and egg somebody on, and then when they commence to beating the absolute shit out of him, he's gonna puss out. That's the kind of person he strikes me as.
Grab your balls and pull them off. If you don't leave me alone, you're in trouble now. Yeah.
You're a dick.
Show me your picture of father. You guys are weak.
Jesus, man. Damn, they still strike. Someone else had to join in. Bro's fucking... Jesus.
Returning to the current body cam footage, the suspect is now on the way to the police department where the incident isn't quite over yet.
Oh, no.
To create even more chaos inside.
How?
So you want to hear this? Well, if you'd be quiet, maybe you'd hear.
I can't hear you.
So then it's even better reason to be quiet and listen, so you can actually hear what I'm saying.
Tell me what I'm charged with and why.
So you drove on the roadway with no taillights.
Oh, okay. So my car's 7-Eleven almost killed me. I don't have money.
So I tried to stop you to make a traffic stop.
Good.
Taillights. He had taillights on his car. Hold on. Oh, okay. He had his brake lights. Never mind.
You refuse to stop.
I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the white light that's supposed to be on the back of your car. Okay.
Everything for everyone. All these people can make all this money, and you gotta be a dummy. I want to say everywhere where there's cameras, please, make sure all your cameras are turned on. I'm getting the footage today.
It's funny that he says that whenever he tried to break the camera from that the police had. He kept reaching for it.
Defense contract fraud?
I don't really care.
Are you really? You don't care about defense contract fraud?
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Because it means nothing to me.
The defense of the country means nothing to you, and you're a police officer. What's your name?
Officer Ruby.
What is it?
Officer Ruby, I've told you.
You don't care about defense or protecting people.
No, I care about the people of Darien. That's about it.
Only Darien. You don't care about the defense of the United States. Darien is...
Bro, like, why stop with the people of the United States? At that point, you might as well just go with the people of the world. Like, come on. If you go with that kind of logic.
Not part of the United States.
Other people...
Not Superman, bro.
No longer part of the United States. Darien's no longer part of the United States. Why don't you care about defense contract fraud?
Come over here, take a seat, middle bench.
Yeah, I'll take a seat in the middle bench. Garbage. Garbage.
Jesus, man.
Long enough.
Too long. That's the right answer.
The suspect's lawyer now calls the police station to offer to pick up the suspect's vehicle and pay the tow fines. However, the suspect needs to give permission first.
This guy must have some good money if he's able to, if his lawyer is willing to do all that for him. What the fuck?
No.
Why?
Because you need to go see a judge.
For what?
For your charges.
What are my charges?
Aggravated battery to a police
officer. Oh, fuck's sake.
Officer Ruby.
When?
When you were in your car.
Look at your video fast. Leave me alone! You looked at my video, you better look at... He broke my window after I paid for something I couldn't pay for last night at a gas station.
Right.
Right. I paid.
Yes.
You know they're going through transit. They're selling 7-Eleven. It's an $80 billion company.
Bro, that has to be so annoying. Cause you hear that echo? Especially whenever, like, those dumbasses, they start yelling like this. That's got to be so annoying. Like, where is this even at? This place is empty. There's nobody here.
Joseph.
Huh?
Do you want me to release the
I don't know what you're talking. I can't hear you.
What?
Okay. He is willing to pay the tow fee.
So what are the two choices? Tell me the bottom line either way.
Yes or no? Do you want
No, you tell me what happens if I don't do it or I do.
Oh, if you do it, he pays the $500 for the fee to the city of Darien, the $150 to the tow yard, and goes and gets your car and potentially repairs the tires in the window that's damaged.
And how do I do that? How do I pay for that? Why was it damaged?
Because you failed to get out of the car.
Why did I fail to get out of the car?
That's a you question, not a me question.
Why am I being held here?
because you're under arrest.
For what?
Because you're fucking crazy. Because you're crazy, guy. That's why.
What is my charge?
Aggravated battery to a police officer.
What was the initial charge? He gave you first. You need a fucking initial charge, dummy. Tell
He
me the initial.
tried to pull you over because you had no back lights on your vehicle and you proceeded to run. That's why.
Charge before the gas station.
Failure to yield an emergency vehicle.
Which emergency vehicle?
Ours.
So you can go and fucking pull up any car, turn on your lights, and you can go and do this? Are you fucking kidding me?
All right.
No, boy, I'm not talking to anybody.
All right, so can I release the car to him or no?
What?
I'm asking. He's
Where does it
asking.
go if it's not released?
It just stays there and they charge you daily fees.
Where?
At the tow yard.
No, they're charging Darien a daily fee.
No.
And it's going to be a museum, please. Actually, yeah, let them get out so I can make some art with it. I got a place for it.
So
on Route 83.
You're good for him to...
I don't think this man is competent to make any decisions. They need to give him a psych evaluation or something. They need to figure out if this dude's even stable enough to go to court. This guy's crazy.
Here's the deal. So tell me, here's the deal. Tell me what the deal is.
We're going to DuPage County Jail. You're being transported in that squad car.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
What the fuck? This guy is something else, man. Everyone in the room is just like, ugh. Fuck.
Going anywhere.
It's out that door.
Nope. You're violating my constitutional rights. Tell me about the U.S.
Oh,
Constitution.
fuck, man, this guy.
Right now.
Tell me, as a
You are under
public
arrest.
servant, I've got disabilities.
This is like every Redditor in one man. This guy. This guy should be an entertainer. Holy shit.
From the police. And I need you.
Failure
Darien, Illinois.
to comply
Darien, Illinois.
with any of our
I need you
requests
to tell me.
could result in your injury.
What?
Could result in injury to
What can
you
result?
if you do not comply with our requests.
Why am I going to jail? Well, if there's an injury,
Oh, fuck, bro.
I'm not going. And I'm not fucking complying. Ever. I'm not moving. You're going to be bleeding if you touch me. And that is a threat. Smile. You don't fucking touch me.
Oh,
the public's going to like this video unless it disappears. But that's all right. There's already enough shit out there. You keep making it worse.
Yo.
That's
Jesus fuck.
You keep making it worse and worse, and whoever's doing it's getting more, and that's what's going to happen. I'm going to defend myself in this country.
Okay.
Even if you're a piece of shit, and you're a piece of shit.
That will result in additional criminal charges.
That's
you are
good.
being
You
warned.
get additional criminal charges.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get the death penalty, eh? Okay. Tell me my fucking charge now, you fucking communist. Okay. Communist. And he backed off. He's smart.
Are you
so?
Yo, this guy is fucking great.
to comply with us right now?
I don't know. Am I?
Are you not going to get up?
Am I? I've got criminal defense attorneys. Tell me the first charge now. Tell me the first charge.
Bro. Yo, this is
All right.
they already have his legs cuffed? They already have his legs cuffed?
Charge. I've got criminal defense.
Yeah, his legs are handcuffed. He's literally handcuffed to the bench.
First charge. Tell me.
No, he's already handcuffed. His legs are cuffed already. It means that they had even more problems with this guy. They just didn't record it.
All right. So get. Hold on.
He's grabbing.
Yeah, grab. Just
First, go straight down to the ground with his upper body.
I'm gonna pull it off someone's face if I can.
Just upper body, you got that? Yep.
Bro, this is some, like, comedy movie kind of shit. This is the shit that they, like, strive to be in comedy movies. Whenever they're being arrested, they're being, like, very belligerent.
You're gonna break my leg.
Then stop resisting.
You're gonna break my leg.
Stop resisting.
You're gonna break my legs.
Stop resisting. There you go.
That's all right. You don't listen. No charges.
His face is so red.
First, no charges.
Like, put him in a black vehicle. That's weird.
But you're gonna have to pull them up toward me. Too bad you didn't do it like last time. You me up bad, dude. Tim. Yeah, dude, you were good. Dude, you're a scum loser. You were good. You're a piece of shit. Every one of you f***ers that participated, you're losing.
Hi.
It's dangerous, especially when the mind drifts, because a person who isn't thinking clearly can convince themselves they're the only sane person in the entire situation. And when you're a cop walking into these calls, you can't negotiate with logic. You have to negotiate with whatever story their broken reality is feeding them. Now, this man went from agitated to explosive in seconds, as if the sight of a bat snapped whatever little stability he had left.
Yo, he's got to walk around constantly like that. He has to. There's no way this guy has any side of him that's normal on a day-to-day basis.
And once physical resistance hits, the mask fully cracks, because a person in that state, in my opinion, doesn't think in terms of right or wrong. They think of survival impulses, and everything around them is a potential weapon. An officer's vest becomes a grip, and even the body camera turns into something to snatch. And these aren't tactical decisions. They're panic reactions from a mind that already appears fractured. This is where people watching at home underestimate the danger, because it's not always the object, but the desperation behind it. And it's difficult to put in words what it's like as a cop to have to fight a mentally disturbed person, but it kind of feels like you're trying to control someone whose emotions are firing off in every direction. And the crazy part is, some people don't fear consequences because they can't recognize them anymore. Their mind has slipped so far off center that responsibility feels like an attack, and officers become the enemy. There comes a point where you stop looking at the struggle and you start looking at what it represents. A person that's disconnected from reality.
No, like, I would never, like, this is one of those times where we got to make asylums great again. We got to put this guy somewhere where he can get some help. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what asylums were originally for. If you discount the crazy schizo stuff that was going on in there with the patients and the freaking staff. But if you actually make a facility and you monitor it and make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to, like prison, then
isn't just dangerous because of what they do, but dangerous because nothing you say can even reach them. And at some point as a cop, it finally hits you. You're not fighting a person anymore. You're fighting an empty space where the judgment used to be.
This suspect, Tim, was charged with violating minimum speed regulations, 2 counts of felony aggravated battery to a peace officer, resisting obstructing, improper head or tail lights, failure to yield to an emergency vehicle, and improper lane usage. He is innocent unless proven guilty.
That's crazy. Well, he must be good friends with his lawyer, because the guy was willing to go pick his car up and pay for all that, so he might get off with it. Who knows?
Court of law.
All right, that's it, boys. We rolling out of here till tomorrow. I got to get off and figure out what videos I'm going to be posting over the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is a lot. So I will catch y'all tomorrow. Shit. Be back on tomorrow, boys. Stay safe out there. Stay friendly. Thanks for watching. Try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. Who knows? We'll be back on tomorrow, bright and early. Peace. See you, Chad. Stick around, Chad.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
There you go. Peace, boys.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I